Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and boys and girls. Great to see you today. Thanks for coming to my garage. Check out my Rambler. Today, welcome, first of all, welcome to this episode of This Old Rambler. On this episode of Rust and Rigs and This Old Rambler, we are going to dig into the Rambler a little bit more. I think what we're going to do, we're going to try to rebuild the carburetor. And we might try to address the little hole. No, it's like this. The little gaping hole under the driver's feet in the Rambler. We might try to address that. And some of you guys, you're going to be a little bit angry about what I do to address that. But it is what it is. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And this isn't going to be any concourse car. It's not going to be sold at Barrett Jackson, or it's not some amazing, beautiful, I mean, it is a beautiful car. Sorry. But all I'm trying to do is get this thing back on the road. Get it drivable. Get it to where it can be enjoyed and driven. That's the main goal here. So, am I doing everything by the book? No. Am I going to throw a ton of money at it? No. Not going to do that either. But, is it going to be a driver? And is it going to be a fun car? Yes, it is. So, before I really kind of get into it, let me back up a little bit. So, yes, we're going to try to get the floor fixed. We're going to try to get the carb rebuilt. Try to get that put back on. We're going to see if maybe, fingers crossed, we can get this thing to fire off. I don't know if we will. But we're gonna try. We're gonna see what we can do. And hey, what's up, guys? I am just here trying to clean up this little carburetor a little bit. Ordered the carb rebuild kit. Hasn't come yet, but we're getting it cleaned up. Spraying a little carb cleaner in it. It's kind of striking out today. I went and, well, first of all, pulled the gas tank. Look at this thing. Look at that. Smells really good, by the way. So I tried to order a new pickup tube, and O'Reilly didn't have one. So I'm going to go check Rock Auto, maybe a couple other places, see if I can get one. This has got a little bit of gunk on it. It's a little bit nasty, especially this little sleeve right here. Doesn't appear that a lot would be able to get through that. Not sure. Maybe it would. Then went and tried to get spark plugs. They didn't have spark plugs, but I ordered some. So tomorrow morning I should have some spark plugs. Got a Wix filter. Go right there. Got some oil. Go right there. And I got some fuel line. Didn't need a lot of fuel line. Pulled the fuel tank. You can see up in there. Oh. Got the fuel tank out. It's not too bad underneath here. Up in the front, underneath, well, I spoke too soon. She's not very good right there. And that's the frame. Maybe I should be worried about that. But actually, the floor is pretty good. So, we'll see how it goes. Here's the fuel tank I pulled out. Broke the cylinder neck. Gonna have to get that replaced. You see in there? Right, better than I can. It's a little nasty. Okay, it's a lot nasty. And the smell? Alright, getting ready to clean this out. All I'm going to do, I'm going to throw some gravel in here. And probably put some dish soap, some gravel, some water. Shake the heck out of it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture is what I'm going to do. Right out, cast. Right. Alright. I don't know what the right measurement for the proper amount of gravel is. Should be getting close though. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's it. Okay guys, boys and girls, hello boys and girls, welcome to This Old Rambler. So today on This Old Rambler, we actually changed spark plugs, still waiting on the carburetor rebuild kit. I got a mechanical fuel pump, but I'm a little bit nervous about it, so I think I may just pull. I'm sorry, did I say mechanical? I meant I got an electric fuel pump. And I'm a little bit nervous about the electric fuel pump. I may just pull this mechanical fuel pump, clean it up a little bit, and I may just try to run this. I really don't want to change the parts. I don't know. I'm kind of struggling with that, to be honest with you. So I think today I'm just going to go ahead and pull this off. See what I can figure out. Wish me luck. took her off. Super easy. Like everything on these old cars. Super easy. All the bolts want to come off really easily. None of them are rusted together. And no corrosion, grease, nastiness. Everything's easy. Anyway, got that out. I'm going to see if I can clean it up. See if it's still usable. Otherwise, if not, I may order one online. Problem is, if I order one online, it takes like a week or two to get here. And I'm really anxious to put everything back together and just try to get this stupid thing fired up. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for parts. I don't have 2 weeks to wait. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So, I want to give you a little bit of a backstory. I've mentioned in the past that I don't know a lot about Ramblers, which is true. And I haven't always really been much of a fan of Ramblers, also true. But we did have a Rambler at one point when I was growing up. And a Rambler was in my life as a little kid for quite a while. So, I grew up in the 80s. I'm an old guy. Grew up in the 80s. But my great-grandma, she had a Rambler. My grandpa, my mom's dad, bought her a 1968 Rambler in 1968. Bought a brand new for her. It was an inline six, nothing powerful. Rambler American, I think so. 1968 base model, roll-up windows. I do believe it had air conditioning, and I want to say it was an automatic. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. It could have been a 3 in the tree. If it was a 3 in the tree, all the more better. Anyway, it's kind of a light blue with a light blue interior. It was a 4-door version. Not a beautiful car. Not a super desirable car. But I have fond memories riding in that car as a little kid. And then, in 1983, my grandpa decided it was time to upgrade, buy his mom a brand new car. So in 83, he bought her this amazing Chevrolet Celebrity. It was white with a blue interior. As a result of great grandma getting the Chevy Celebrity, my mom and dad, they were the beneficiaries of the 68 Rambler. I'm speechless. It's such a great car. I love that car. My dad, he had just barely gotten back from flight school. We lived in Alabama. He went and learned how to fly helicopters. We went to Alabama for my dad to go to flight school. Came back, got back in 82, 83. He was just getting started as a pilot in West Jordan, Utah. We lived in American Fork, Utah. My grandpa, realizing that he was just getting started in his career, thought, hey, I bet these guys could use another car for free. So we got that Rambler for free. My dad drove from American Fork to West Jordan, which is about, 35 minute drive every day. That was his commuter car. I rode in that car a whole ton when I was a little kid. And at the time, I remember thinking this car is so lame. It's a 4-door, it's a straight 6, it's not anything cool. But on the other hand, I still enjoyed it. And I have fond memories of it. So that's my story of a Rambler being in my family. And this Rambler where it may not be a 68, close enough. It's a 61, and I'm all right with that. And I really, like I keep saying, I'm really starting to enjoy this car. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, again, like I said, in today's episode of This Old Rambler, we might be able to get it started. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. We will definitely see what we can do. But guys, got an electric fuel pump here. Struggled a little bit with the mechanical fuel pump, so I said forget it, I'm just gonna go with the electric fuel pump. I also struggled with the starter. Not a bad starter. Look at this thing. See that? So this right here, it's not supposed to just spin like that both ways. It just, the starter motor is toast. So, pulled that out. Luckily, have another Rambler, 1963 Rambler, that I want to put a small block in. And it's just got a flathead 6-cylinder in it right now. It's the exact same starter. So I pulled that out, put that in there, so the starter works. But not getting fuel to the carb. So we're going to go ahead and hook up this electric fuel pump, see if we can get fuel to the carb, see if we can get this baby to run. That'd be good. And when I went to the parts store, I didn't have any 16 gauge wire laying around. So I went to the parts store. All they had was black. So black is going to be positive and black is going to be negative today. And that's just how it's going to be. It is what it is, folks. Sorry if that disappoints you, but that's where we're at. So we're just doing a little bit of my very favorite thing ever, wiring. Don't love wiring, but hey, it's a good thing to learn. I need to learn it. So if you guys are out there giving me a hard time, I get it. I ain't no professional wirer. Electric guy. I get it. I'm just as concerned about it as you are. If that makes you feel any better. Is this the right way to do it? Probably not. But it's the way that I'm doing it. So